So I'm restoring this piano. I got it for €50, and so I'm in the process of taking it all apart, reconditioning everything, checking all the mechanics, and eventually I'll do a tuning. Most of it's going on YouTube, on Adam Nash Music, and on Facebook. But here's one for the Instagram guys. So if you're interested in pianos, give us a like and follow, and I'll see you in the next vid. And this is the result, all nice and clean in there. No cobwebs, no dust. Well, a bit of dust, you know. Got strings, I could probably get those nicer, but we've got all the big bits away. And it's looking a bit fresher down there. Still see a bit of dust, but I'm not worried too much about that. I might get that with a brush later on. But that's all a bit cleaner, so that's nice. And so I've had a quick look at the rack. And now you can see a bit more clearly sort of marks on the dampers, so you can see them a bit, and more towards the middle. So hopefully, oh yeah, you can see that nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bit of sandpaper and I'm going to level those off a bit. And the idea is that it gives more attack to the sound. So yeah, it gives a sort of more instant, they sing more quicker. They sing more quickly once they're flat, because I guess it's something to do with the dispersion of the three strings equally over the felt. So I'm going to scratch them all up with a bit of sandpaper. I've not got much sandpaper, I've only got one small bit. But nonetheless, I'm going to give it a go and just smooth them off and then shove it back in. Can't see anything dodgy. I did find one part, you know, because I found that tiny piece of wood and I thought it could have been from that, you know, if they'd have done a repair or like put in that extra bit of felt or something instead of, because it really looks to be that diameter and it's got the hole in the middle. But you know, if it did happen to have been repaired, it's a bit strange still to find the extra bit of wood in the piano. But there we go. Anyway, can't see anything else too crazy. So I'm going to get going with the sandpaper, and I'll stick that on the time lapse as well. So here you can see I'm sanding down the points of the hammers. So basically this dips in there from where the strings have compacted on from when you press the key. So basically I want to get rid of those grooves, and then it should give a better attack on the whenever the hammers hit the strings, it should give a much better attack. So that basically means that you get a more instant sound. So it gives a sort of brighter sort of feel to it, as opposed to a sort of duller sort of timbre or colour to your notes. So it should give a bit more response and brighten up the piano a bit. Okay, so here's the difference in the hammers. Before you could see pretty much on every hammer 3 little lines, little pits, but what I've done, I've taken them not 100% out, but see there, you can see a little bit of the remnants of the 3 pits. So I didn't go full on 100% because you could end up with a very bright piano, because you'll get more instant sound whenever the hammers go down. But maybe I could have done those a bit better. But all the way down here, these were kind of quite worn considering how low down notes they are, how seldom they get played, or how high, because that's the right hand side. I might go over those just a little bit more, just to get them on par with the ones in the middle. Otherwise you could have quite a dull sound on the outsides. Perhaps it's worth giving a try anyway, just to see, because it being a short piano, perhaps it has a ringy top end and a ringy low end. It's only 110 centimeters high, this piano. I think the other one's probably, I'm not sure actually, I must measure it, but it's a good, seems to be about 20-30 centimeters higher. So I'm quite pleased with those. They've come out nicely, especially these ones. I suppose I started with these ones and got progressively worse. So I might go and touch up those. I'll do that off camera and then come back. Okay, so they're a bit better now. Top ones were already okay. So they're pretty good. Suppose they don't look great. Okay, well, I'm kind of happy with those at the moment. Let's just try that, see what happens. I can always come back and alter them again. I suppose that little patch down there doesn't look too great, but seen much worse. Okay, I'm going to try to put the rack back in. It's going to be a bit tricky, I think, because just going to show you the dampers that go, they're just beneath the hammers there. I seem to have knocked a few of them, so I'm going to have to watch really carefully that I've got them in the right places. See, the angles of the dampers are pretty specific. And now I see some cobwebs on this thing. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. I'm not entirely sure where the perch goes actually. Suppose if it's there. There's a little foot. Oh yeah, he's in. He's in. Whew, it's quite warm in here. Okay, didn't drop it on the floor. He goes on there, I think. So yeah, just wanted to check all these dampers. Just going to bring the phone in. These ones will seem okay. That's in between two strings, in between two. See, that's off. Oh, that's better now. In between two, it should be in there. In between two. So that one's completely out. See if I can just bend it back. Okay, now he's in. And so that could be in a better position. Let's put this in normal. So what I'm doing is just going along, just see how that note there, it's not really, that's better. You want these dampers to be straight on, otherwise they won't have as good a damping effect. And I've not screwed this in yet, so I should probably do that before fixing anything more. But see that one? Move that, and that damper bit, it's not ideal at all because it's a bit loose. Okay, I'm going to shove him back in and just check a little bit how things are looking. Don't know if I should flatten off these little dampers as well. Okay, I'm going to put the knobs back in because otherwise it's a bit dodgy. Okay, got a little bit of a problem because I forgot to connect the sustain pedal. So there'll be one of these rods down there, and I think it's just shot away to the right hand side. So I'm going to take the rack back out again and then make sure to connect that, because I don't know if you can see at the back there's a little metal sort of hook. You can just see it there in the middle at the back, but the pole needs to go into that, into a little point. Okay, so I got that sorted. A few drops of sweat. But that pole there connects down underneath. So each pole is sitting on one of those levers. And so push on that one, it pushes it up. Pushes that up. And then with the sustain, same idea. And it brings the dampers off the strings. And I was still checking that everything's going back in the right place. It's looking alright. Sadly, a bit of that, see the felt on that one in the middle at the back, it's come off. So there we go. I might have to attach a new piece. We'll see how that sounds. So, quite happy you got the rack back in. Nothing looks dodgy at the moment. I'm sure there's plenty of things that could be well improved. I had a little go on the keys, see if I could clean it. I tried 3 different things, 3 different quite strong chemicals actually, and nothing worked. So that's yellow dishcloth. It's not far off. But yeah, so a bit unsure as to what to do further with those. I could sand them down, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I might just stick them back so that we can just get stuck into the tuning. Because this thing's sitting about a semitone on the concert pitch. So theoretically I could pull the whole thing up in one sitting, and I'll see how that goes. Because I think it'd be more fun to try and tune this one rather than tuning the good one, the Petrov. So I'm going to get a professional to do that, and then I'm going to try this one myself. So I might try a few notes. I'll stick them all back for now, because yeah, I don't have any cleaning solutions for the keys, and yeah, that's as far as I can go at the moment, really. So I've done a pretty good job, just sort of checked everything mechanically. I've hoovered everything up, tidied it up, and we know what we're dealing with now. So this is great. I'm loving this project. So I'm really pleased actually. For €50, it seems like, well, to me, even just the bit of furniture is pretty cool. But I'm not sure with this dodgy paintwork with the black on it.